Albion has yet to fully release. We're still in beta. Before we can participate in this beta, we'll need to purchase a Founders Pack. Now I know there's a bit of stigma about buying a game that is yet to be released, but think of your purchase as an investment in Albion Online's future. The money made from our purchases are directly invested in the game's development. It's obvious our developers have big plans for Albion because Sandbox Interactive has been so transparent about their progress. We should feel confident our dollars are in the right hands. But if faith isn't enough to justify the price of your Founders Pack, each Founders Pack offers a sum of in-game currency equivalent to the amount you're paying on top of the retail price of the game, as well as a premium status ranging from 1 to 3 months, depending on which Founders Pack we purchase. We'll go into a bit more detail on the benefits of premium status and how to buy in-game currency in later videos. Just know that if we already planned on spending real-world money on in-game currency and subscribing to the premium status for its benefits, the prices may look a little less outlandish. So we have 3 Founders Pack options for purchase: Veteran, Epic, and Legendary. Depending on how much money you'd like to throw down, Albion will come with a few perks. Most are just cosmetic, like nameplate frames and some novelty items to display in your in-game home, but here's what's important: the Explorer's equipment. It is a full set of Tier 3 leather armor. Our capability in combat is directly correlated around what tier armor we wear. We'll get into tiers of armor later, but just know that stepping off the boat immediately 2 tiers stronger than we should be is a definite boon. We'll obtain this with the Legendary and Epic Founders Packs, not the Veteran. Next is the Explorer's Horse and Explorer's Ox. The faster we get a horse, the faster we'll be able to travel throughout the world. The faster we get an ox, the faster we'll be able to mass farm for hours before we reach our carrying capacity and have to head back to town to dump our goodies in the bank. In a grindy game like Albion, the less time we have to spend traveling from point A to point B, the happier we'll become. If we plan to be competitive in Albion Online, we have to have these 4-legged friends from the jump. There is no way around it. They only come in the Legendary Founders Packs, which is of course $100. Some of us may think that's far too much to be spending on an unreleased game. That's completely understandable. If we can wait till we get to a main city, set up our personal island, and raise our own animals, we'll be able to obtain our mounts without the Founders Pack perks. It will take some time, 2 days exactly if we plan appropriately. It may feel like a long time, but chances are we'd start producing animals in the future anyway. We just have to start developing our personal island agricultural skills sooner than others. No big deal. If I lost you in all that, we'll go into the details of player islands, housing, and farms in a later video, I promise. If we lack both the patience and the wallet, we could also purchase our noble steeds through the in-game auction house with silver, the second in-game currency. That's also a totally viable option. Just a warning though, the prices are going to be crazy inflated. The Legendary Founders will be controlling the market come day 1, and they're dicks. Really, really rich dicks. If we're patient, we can save ourselves some real-world and in-game cash. Speaking of Legendary Founders controlling the market, that brings us to our last Founders Pack perk: how soon you can step foot in the world of Albion come the new beta build and launch day. This is also determined by your Founders Pack. The Legendary Founders will be allowed to play sooner than the Epic Founders, and the Epic Founders earlier than the Veteran. Again, this is only important if you're looking to be competitive and racing to populate the game. Legendary Founders will have a leg up. They will control the early market prices. They will own the majority of the city real estate and can claim their guild bases in hostile territory with little to no resistance from the masses. In my experience, the early access days have always fallen on the work week, so personally, I've never been able to benefit. If this is the case for us, early access won't matter. We'll play the game when we have time to play, and there's no shame in that. I hope this cleared up any confusion regarding your Albion investment. If I've skipped anything or you have any more questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And stay tuned, we have more guides on the way. Sit back and relax, and let Coffee of the Boghaven Boys be your guide.